Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Artie Hoffman here for you. And just a quick reminder to let you know that if you share my Facebook Live show with your friends and family, you get entered into a drawing to possibly win a free half-hour reading with myself. And I'm going to work my magic for you tonight. So thank you very much for coming on by. It's going to be a lot of fun. So just keep your questions simple, keep them specific, and I'm going to answer as many questions as possible. I just want to say, it's really great. Thank you for all your good well wishes, everybody. I think it's great, when people want to send you good well wishes or send you prayers and, send you good energy. But whenever somebody sends out, nice thoughts and prayers, and they say that if you don't send it to 21 people within 10 minutes, you're going to drop dead. Send it out so that your dreams could come true. And, if you don't do this, you're going to go to hell. And, that's a bunch of bull crap. So if you're going to send out prayers and you're going to send out positive thoughts, send it out with no conditions to it. All right. Just send it out unconditionally. There are times where people do send me prayers and send me nice thoughts and they want to wish you good prosperity and good happiness and health and love and all that good stuff. But when somebody sends it to me and said, if you got to send it back to me, and it's all unconditional. If you're going to send your love, send your love. If you're going to send your prayers, send your prayers. But don't put it with conditions, because I don't feel like that's right. And not just because I don't feel like it's right, it's just not right. If you're going to send your prayers and your love to everybody, and if you want to share it with everyone, then God bless you. But don't send it with conditions. And this week was a busy week for me. Oh my God, I had a really, really busy week this week. I had a lot of parties and a lot of private reads. And on a personal note, I was keeping really busy. So this week was all about balance. Every day I ask the angels, thank you for opening up the floodgates of prosperity. And I thank them for beautiful miracles and beautiful blessings. And that's how I start off my day. And so when crap is hitting the fan in your life and you feel overwhelmed, don't get caught up in the emotions, all right? Just pay attention to what the problem is, focus on what the problem is, and then do what you got to do. Don't worry about all the emotions or how it's affecting everybody else. Because if you're getting caught up in all the emotions, then you're not able to give your best or to handle things, most efficiently. So just try to stay focused at the problem at hand, and just understand you're not going to be able to meet up to everyone else's expectations in the moment. You have to stay settled within your own time, within your own rhythm, and that's how you're going to be able to get things done. So for people who have a lot on their plate, write a to-do list. Okay, write it down on a notebook and write down your to-do list, what you want to get accomplished for that day, what you want to get accomplished for the week, so you could always refer back to your notes. All right, don't try to just keep everything up here, because it's a little bit overwhelming. So, who is the winner for last week? Chris, somebody. Starts with an E. Arrington. Chris Arrington. Congratulations, Chris Arrington. Your name was picked last week, and so you get a free half-hour reading. So if anybody wants to get a personal reading, or you want to have an Artie party at your house, a psychic party, just give me a call at 732-778-7173. Also go to my Facebook page, artiehoffman.com, or angelsandanswers.com, either or. And that's that. Also, what else was there?
Compass. What's going on with Compass?
Oh yeah, June 7th. For all you Southern Jersey people, June 7th, I'm going to be at Compass Massage doing readings there I think it's from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's in Ocean City.
So it's in Ocean City. Thank you. It's in Ocean City, New Jersey. What would I do without you? It's in Ocean City, New Jersey. Yeah, no, you got to pick it out. You got to feel it out. And so it's at Compass Massage. It's right before the boardwalk. It's a really cool place. So if you want to book a private reading and see me if you're all the way out in South Jersey. And I want to thank Cat Country, Joe Kelly and Rachel on 107.3 FM for always having me on their show. I was only supposed to be on the show one time 9 years ago, and it's 9 years later. I'm still on the show every week. So that's really cool. So it's a blast. So, and I want to thank God and the angels for giving me their beautiful blessings and for giving me the ability to communicate to the spiritual world so that I could help all you wonderful people out there and to connect to loved ones. Just try to understand that you might not understand everything in the moment. So sometimes it does take days, weeks, and months for things to pull through. So don't freak out if I say things to you and you don't understand it in the moment. And so some people think I suck in the moment, and then when they re-listen to their tape, because everyone gets a tape, a recording of their session, when they re-listen to their tape, they realize that a lot of things do come true. So I tell people, so when people want to challenge me, I tell people, it's not that I'm looking for your approval, I'm just telling you my gut instincts. All right? So sometimes I'll throw information out there to you. All right. And I might not understand the detail of how it fits in your life, but you're the one that's going to be able to determine how it fits. You know, where I think I'm talking about your sister and it happens to be about your mother. I think I'm talking about one kid and it turns out to be with the other kid. But the important thing is that 2 and 2 will always equal up. So let's go.
Let's just start with Chris Arrington saying, wow, seriously? So he's excited.
Oh, cool. Yes, Chris. Yeah, seriously. Give me a call, 732-778-7173 after the show, because I can't talk now, all right? Or just leave me a message or text me, Chris. And so that's really cool. All right.
Alicia Ann.
Alicia Ann. How you doing, Alicia?
Hi, my Aunt June Ann passed away in January of 2013. She went into the hospital for a common cold, and all of a sudden she went into a coma, and she was in a coma for maybe 2 weeks, and
Wow.
the doctors gave my mom 2 choices. She makes the decision to either pull the plug on her, or they were going to. My mom didn't want to give up on my aunt, but the doctors made the decision to pull the plug on her. We all were at the hospital that night. They pulled the plug and watched her take her last breath. That was one of the worst things in my life that I had to witness. We honestly don't know what was wrong with her. The hospital misdiagnosed her 2 times. She was always healthy. She never smoked, never drank, and never did drugs. One day she was completely herself, and the next she was in a coma. My aunt was like a second mom to me and very close to my mother. Is my aunt okay, and does she have any messages for us, and does she know we were there when she passed? We miss her so much. Thank you.
Wow.
Alicia Ann.
Wow, Alicia, my heart and my love goes out to you big time, and I'm so sorry to hear that. I want to tell you that the reason why they made those choices was to cover their own butts and to cover their own ass, and that's why they wanted just to pull the plug. And this is what I'm getting from your aunt. So she does want you to know that she is around you all the time. And I keep on hearing the song Butterfly Kisses. So there's something in regards to butterflies. And I know, I say butterflies and cardinals and the coins, but this is how people relate to their loved ones, But I'm getting chills in my spine. But there's something about either she used to always do, there's something in reference to the butterflies. She's also giving acknowledgement to the tattoo in regards, I'm getting something with an infinity or always and forever in regards to a tattoo on behalf of your aunt. So everything is really cool with her, and she's fine.
Stop.
And she really feels bad on the fact that you feel bad, but she wants you to know that it's all good. It's together. We're all together. She says we're always all together. I feel like the family's always all together, and she's always there at every family function. And something about was there just a big turkey? Was there just something about turkey or chicken? There was a big turkey spread, or I don't know if this was something about Thanksgiving Day was a big time, or for some reason I keep on seeing turkey and poultry. I don't know what to make of that. Hopefully you will, unless if she called you guys a turkey. No, but I'm getting something in regards to turkey dinners. It was big with I guess with Thanksgiving or whatnot. I don't know. hopefully you'll understand this. So, but my heart and my love and my prayers go out to you and your family, and I'm really sorry you had to experience that. But she says, don't worry. She's like this. She goes, I love you guys. I'm cool. Don't worry about me. Stay strong. She's saying, stay strong. You can't change the past. Okay, what do we got?
Nicole Van Gilder.
Nicole Van Gilder. How you doing, Nicole?
I wanted to know if my finances will get better.
Okay. Thank you for all your good well wishes, everybody. I acknowledge that, and your hearts and your thumbs up. And I just want to say hello to everybody across America who's watching and around the world, literally in different countries. I know we're being heard and seen in Canada and in Europe, which is really cool. So right now I'm asking Nicole in regards to, is her finances going to get better? So I'm looking at the angel cards right now. So what I'm getting is that you're going to have to take a little more chances financially in regards to the way you're spending money needs to be, you need to corral your finances together better. And they're saying that you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone as far as going after another job on top of what you already got, or trying to work more hours at what you're doing. But this is like, you know, the angel of education, the angel of clarity is right here. They're saying that will things get better? Yes, but you need to tighten up. You can't just keep on going the way you've been going and meander. It's not going to happen. But so long as you're focused on your spending habits and you're focused on trying to make more money, things are definitely going to balance out for the better for you. So, but are they going to get better on their own? No, but it's going to take you to be focused and to do something more about it, and then you'll get out of it. So what I am getting is you're going to start seeing a major weight taken off your shoulders come around the end of September, beginning of October, around that time, where you're going to notice a huge difference. Like, can things get better? Until then, the answer is yes, but you're really going to feel like a world of weights off your shoulders by the end of September and the beginning of October. So that's my answer to you.
Amanda Cook. Hi, my boyfriend recently had a close friend pass away named Jamie. Does he have any messages for him?
Could you, I apologize. Could you repeat?
Cook.
Amanda Cook. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, my boyfriend recently had a close friend pass away named Jamie.
Okay.
Does he have any messages for him?
Jamie. What I'm getting is, did they used to like slap each other, box each other, push each other, challenge each other? It's like, you know, yo, dude, I'm getting like they always like either like used to slap each other in the face or punch each other in the arm, or like kind of like playfully bully each other. He says, I'm cool, dude. That's just the way he came across. He says, dude, I just want you to know I'm cool. He says, it's all right. He just said, peace. He goes, I love you, brother. He's calling him brother. He says, I love you, brother. And he says, just know that I'm always with you. He just said, bet with your, you know, it sounds like a gambling commercial. He says, bet with your head, not over it. So I guess whether they like to gamble or there's going to be a financial circumstance coming his way. And he said, when you're using your money to try to make more money, he said, don't bet or risk more money out of your comfort zone. You know, risk the money. It's okay to have fun with it or to play with it or try to make more money, but don't do it to a point where if you lose it, it's going to like totally set you way back. He says, don't put yourself in that position. So if you can't understand it now, I promise you'll understand this later. Also, somebody was just asking me about finances before, and I just want everyone to know, I don't have it on me right now, but maybe, do you have those money incense at all? The things? All right, so within the course of the show, you know, I'll have my assistant get the money incense. But I have these money incense, and they generate prosperity and money. And, you know, if you email me at artiehoffman@gmail.com, I'll tell you how to get them and how much they are. They come 10 in a pack. So Artie Hoffman at Gmail. So they work for me. They work for her. They really work. So, and you burn it once every 3 days. So it will help generate whatever it is you want, any good energy into your home and into your life. So I 100% believe in it. And right now it's like the prosperity is going through the roof. So it's all good. I'm sorry. So go ahead.
So we have 3 questions from 3 different people that are probably all the same relatives or so same.
Okay, all right.
And we answered the
Kyle.
next question last week. So
okay.
We'll ask one of them. But
all right, we'll answer one of the questions in regards to Kyle. And we've connected with him before, that's last week. And yeah, before that too. So go ahead.
So Taylor Nonamaker.
I've
had 3 friends pass away in 6 months.
Wow.
Kyle, Jamie, and Billy. Do any of them have something to say to me?
Literally, they're doing this. They're being actually very comical right now, and I'm being told that they're all together, and they're showing me like they're on this bicycle, and they're all sitting on like a multi-level bike. It's like they all have 3 seats. And they're all like pedaling with each other, and they're like trying to go really fast. And I'm seeing the bicycle with a canopy, on it, where there's 4 people, and they're all like doing this. So I'm not sure if it was one of them or you guys, where maybe you went to Cape May or you went to one of the Carolinas, and or one of the resort places during the summertime, and everyone's on a bike and they're all like bicycling, or maybe there was a bunch of you that were bicycling together while you were away on vacation. But anyway, this is the reference, and literally they're all laughing and they're all having a great time. So they're in very good spirits. And I just heard one of them say something about somebody's birthday, other than my birthday, July 4th. But somebody's birthday's around July 4th or June 4th, and they're saying, happy birthday, happy birthday. And they're giving acknowledgement with somebody's birthday that in regards to either around June 4th or July 4th. So, and one of them said, thank you for sending up the balloons. It was either the balloons or the lanterns that were, one of them was sent up on their behalf. And they said, cool. So, what do we got?
Doreen Alexandro Seth.
Wow. All right. So Doreen Seth. I'm going to miss the middle part. Hopefully you heard that one. So.
Any message from my mom?
Any messages from your mom? Here we were, we were just talking about a family member, Al and I, and about paper towels. And there's something about paper towels, and I have a feeling that somebody goes through a lot of paper towels, or somebody's a clean freak, or somebody's a germophobic. And I don't know if she was the clean freak or you were the clean freak, but always cleaning up and always keeping everything neat, and just always having to wash the hands and stuff. So, but she says, yes, sweetheart. She goes, I'm doing well. And she goes, I love you to pieces. And I'm getting that she was a very affectionate person, and she was always telling you how much she loves you and how much she's proud of you. And, and she does hear you say, Mom, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? It's like before you make any decisions or whatnot, you stop and you ask her, Mom, what should I do? What should I do? And so she's saying, honey, whatever makes you happy. She said, you know what to do. But it's hard for you to move on with certain decisions because you're always looking for her support. And she said, sweetheart, I'm right behind you. Don't worry. And for some reason, I just saw her scratching your back a lot. So I don't know if you always scratched her back, or she always was scratching your back, or maybe your back is itchy now. I don't know. So if you were here, we would scratch your back. You scratch our back, we'll scratch your back. It's all good.
Karen Woodsack.
Karen Woodsack. How you doing, Karen?
The lights in my garage constantly turn out by themselves.
I know that feeling.
Could you please tell me what that means and who it is?
Okay. Well, what it means is definitely it's a visit. Okay. And I keep on getting somebody who is more of the father figure. And was there somebody with the D name? Or Actually, I'm getting the DN name, something with the letters of DN. I don't know if it's Danny, Donnie, something with the DN or ND, and first name, middle name could be initials, or is this Diana? DN. I'm sticking with the DN. Somebody connected with that name. But I keep on seeing someone also. I'm going back also with the father figure, and I'm seeing something that the tool department was very important to them, and very good at fixing things, and always kept their tools very neat, and would freak out if anything was missing. So hopefully you'll be able to put two and two together with that.
Caitlin Ditzel.
Caitlin Ditzel.
Ditzel. Is the guy I'm pursuing really interested?
Okay. Well, if you give me his number, I'll give him a call and I'll ask him for you. Let's just cut to the chase. You know what I mean? All right, wait. Let me see. Is the fella you're interested that you're pursuing, is this the one? Is it worthwhile? I'm going to be honest with you here. All right, I'm flipping the angel cards right now. And I am getting, hold on. You know, they're making me wait here. Contentment, commitment, and risk. Is he interested? Huh. Actually, I feel like he is interested. She's going, yay, all right, thank God, you know. But it's not as easy as it seems. I'm getting like he's interested, and I feel like if you just give him time, you can't push things. You kind of have to ride on his wave, you know. Unfortunately, it's not an easy just give and take. It's not like that. You got to let him do his thing. You do your thing. He does his thing. Sometimes you feel like he's not giving enough. Overall, I am seeing this relationship actually being in a committed relationship because it says commitment and celebration. So, but right now you just have to learn to be content, and the angel of honesty is right there. So, in the long run, is it going to be worth it? The answer is yes, but you just can't force it. So that's exactly what I'm getting. Patience. Danya-san, be patient. Okay, what we got here? What's our next question? Go ahead. Ask me a question. Give me the next fortune question. Go ahead.
Deborah Elizabeth.
Deborah Elizabeth, how you doing? How you doing? Good. You better ask a question. It's gonna be a very boring show if I don't have any questions to answer.
Hi, Artie. Will I be moving to?
Will she be moving to?
This is Deborah Elizabeth. Hi,
Deborah
Artie.
Elizabeth, how you doing, Deborah?
Will I be moving to California this year? Thanks, Debbie.
Okay.
Nobody else thought you were funny.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just like doing accents. It just makes me feel good.
Then you wonder why they think you're drunk.
How come I have no audience now? I don't know why. All right, hold on a second. So Debbie wants to know. Is it Debbie?
Yeah.
She wants to know if she's moving to California.
Callie, here we come.
Is she going to California? Hold on a second. This year, California's not looking good right now. Hold on, I'm going to look at the questions for the second time. Hold on. You know, just because I say, you know, I'm looking at it, is it in your favor to move to California? And the answer, actually, I'm not getting a positive, good feel about it. And hold on a second. No, I'm definitely not. It's not a good feel the way the angel cards are coming out. It doesn't mean that you can't go there, but all I'm saying is don't force the issue for you to go there this year, because I'm really not feeling like things are going to be in your favor. So you need to reevaluate, your decision making about going to California. I feel like it's too soon as far as within this year, and that's my gut. You know, I'm not God, all right, and you know, I could honestly say, am I right most of the times? I'm right most of the times. I'm not right all the times, but I'm right most of the times. But, you know, according to these angel cards, you know, I looked at them 3 times because I want to see if I actually was good or if I sucked. But, you know, on this one, I'm sticking to my guns, and I'm just saying that it's not going to be a favorable move for you to go to California this year. So be a little patient with that, all right? I'm sorry to tell you that. But just, you'll see that when you look at everything, that everything's not going to line up. It's not that you can't go there, but I just feel like moving this year to California, I just don't feel like it's going to be in your favor. So,
Janice Murray.
And thank you for all your beautiful hearts and thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the good well wishes.
Last week we read Janice Murray.
We read Janice Murray last week. Okay.
Right, and she is saying, Artie, I found out 2 things you told me last week that I didn't know about yet. You were 100% right.
Oh wow, cool. I see. So see that, audience? I actually said something that came true. Holy crap! That's amazing. That's amazing. No, I just want you to know, I really do. I appreciate, you know, the ego side of me. We all have an ego. The ego side of me really appreciates the fact that when you tell me things that, you know, I don't realize. You know, to me, it's like playing Marco Polo. It's like you're in the pool, someone's yelling out Marco Polo, and you have to try to catch the person in the pool, you know. And so for me, like when I do readings for people, I don't always realize the response. I don't realize what the problem is, but I'll give the answers. And so it's like my eyes are closed, and I'm always like, no matter where you move, I always happen to be right in front of you. Consciously, I'm not always aware that I'm right in front of you, but as I move right, you're right there. When I move left, you're there. If I move back, you're there. If I move forward, you're there. So it's really weird. So when you do send me these beautiful thoughts and messages that what I say do come true, I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. And I know I'm not right all the time, but again, you know, the ego side of me, the little boy inside of me loves to hear it. So thank you very much for following up. I really, really appreciate it.
Christina Cummings.
Christina Cummings.
I'm feeling lost and sad. Please help.
I'm feeling lost and sad. Okay, hold on, Christina. Okay, all right, Christina. What the problem is that you're putting too much stock in someone else. You're putting too much weight into somebody else's decisions of you or for you, and you're not taking more control of your life. And that's why I feel like you feel lost and sad. Also, not having somebody in your life, whether it be love or whether it be because somebody passed away, you need to start getting back into your life. And I feel like if you start saying your prayers, and how I mean it, like, see, when I'm feeling really down and out, and I've been in this position before a couple of times in my life, really bad, and I call upon my guardian angels. Everybody has guardian angels around them 24/7, from the time you're born to the time you pass away, and even after you pass away, your angels are still with you. And so what I say is, thank you for intervening into my life. Thank you for nurturing my heart. Thank you for nurturing my heart. Thank you for loving me and giving me confidence. So I say this a few times a day, and I can't explain how or why, but I literally start to feel better afterwards. And don't allow food to be too much, you know, sweets and all that stuff to be too much of an emotional crutch. Otherwise, you're going to end up growing out of your comfort zone. But start doing things that you know that make you happy, but you got to get more into yourself and stop putting more weight into someone else, and allow yourself to mourn whoever you just lost, whether they're alive or they passed. But you need to, the faster you start getting more into yourself, the happier you're going to be. And what I'm getting is that if you started to spend more time around the water, and I am literally seeing it around the beach, you know, whether you're doing beach sports, water sports, or anything like that, it's gonna help you a lot. So, so that's my advice to you. If you need more in-depth elaboration, and you want me to help you out on a more specific detail than what I just told you, you just call me up for a reading. I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person. My home office is in Woodbridge. So if you give me a call at 732-778-7173 or text me, or you could email me at artiehoffman@gmail.com, I'll explain to you my rates, and I'm not out to gouge anybody. I'll stay all within everyone's budget. So, and like I said, I'll work my magic for you. Again, on June 7th, I'm going to be at Compass Massage in Ocean City, and I'll be doing readings out there. So for all of you out in the South Jersey area, come out and see me. It'll be a blast, I promise you. What do we got?
Did you speak to the person in Canada?
No, Dominique in Canada. No.
Okay.
Hello, Dominique, and your friends out there in Canada, Montreal, if you're watching. God bless you. We love you. You're the best. And just wanted everybody to know that we're trying to get a show going out there in Montreal. So, so if you're going to be out in the Canadian Montreal area, I want you to email me. I want you to call me and let me know, and I'll tell you exactly where and when. We haven't planned the date just yet, but we got to see if we get enough people going, and I love to do it for you guys out there. So,
okay, Maria Di Francesco Calabro.
Maria Di
Francesco Calabro.
You know who you are.
Hi, Artie. My mom passed away 2 years ago. Did I kill her? The hospital never called to inform us that they were putting in a feeding tube. They made me decide to remove it. It took her 8 days to die. This was in 2014 between Christmas and New Year's. Passed away January 5th, 2015. Please see if you can get an answer from my mother. Her name is Teresa Di Francesco.
Teresa Di Francesco.
Thank you.
Okay. This is 100% the truth. I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt to make you feel good. Your mother's pulling through right now. And she said it was inevitable. She said, no, you did not kill her. And I promise you that. I'm not just saying that to be nice to you. She wants you to be able to sleep at night. And even though it seemed like it was the worst thing to do, she's saying it was actually the best thing that happened because it was inevitable. And she was growing more and more uncomfortable each day. She said that was just the process that she needed to go through towards the end of her life. And she says, please, sweetheart, don't do that to yourself. I don't want you to think that you had anything to do with my death. And she said, all is forgiven. She said, don't worry about it. I understand that everyone did the best that they could. Even though you wanted me alive, you'd say, well, it wasn't a good result. So you think that, all the actions were wrong. And in this case, everything that took place, even though it wasn't, the nicest ending in a sense, who likes to see their loved ones starve or starve at the end of their life? I had to do that 2 times with both my parents. They both, because they both had Alzheimer's when they passed. So towards the end, their brain waves were not sending messages to teach them how to, to get them to swallow. So they couldn't, and they couldn't force feed them because then it was, they would have had aspiration. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, they aspirate.
Yeah, they aspirate. So they would be choking on it, so they'd end up choking to death. But she said, sweetheart, everything happened exactly the way it should be. And she goes, I just want you to know I'm in a good place. And she keeps on going like this, touching the neck. I don't know what it is with the neck. So I don't know if you just put a tattoo on the back of your neck. Did somebody put a tattoo on the back of the neck? I'm seeing some type of like an oriental sign, if I'm not mistaken, or some kind of beautiful message at the, or is there a lot of tension in the neck? There's problems in the neck, but she keeps on, your mom keeps on tapping and rubbing the back of the neck. So I'm not sure what that means, but she wants you to sleep well tonight, knowing that she's doing very, very well. You will be seeing the lights flickering or a light going on and off by itself, which will be one of her hellos to you. And is somebody a piano player or something? Because she just said, play me that song, play me that song. So, or you always sang to her, or there was always her favorite song that you always played for her, or you guys used to sing together. But I'm hearing, just play that song again, whatever that means.
Lisa Bear Sweet.
Lisa Bear Sweet.
Any messages from my son Lee?
Okay. Okay, from your son Lee. He's saying, "Mom, stop resisting it." He keeps saying something about, "Mom, you keep on resisting. You keep on resisting." I don't know if I'm not mistaken. Did you stop going out? Did you stop doing things? He's saying you keep on resisting, Mom. He said, "Stop resisting it." There's something that you're supposed to be doing, maybe on his behalf, whether it's very hard for you to go to the cemetery, or to be honest with you, I'm not sure if he was cremated too, or afraid to give away his ashes, but I'm not sure what he means by, "Mom, stop resisting." So there's something that you should be doing, or that you want to do, and you're not allowing yourself to go out. You're not allowing yourself to move along. But he said, "Mom, please stop resisting. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Let's move on." He goes, "I don't want you to not enjoy your life. I don't want you to stop being happy." She goes, "If you're smiling, I'm smiling. But I don't want to see you just stop living your life, Mom. Please, just go on. Just know that I love you. I'm okay." Okay.
Barbie and Sorry.
Barbara and Sorry.
Barbie.
Hey, Barbie.
Do you see me finding a man in my near future, and will I have any more kids?
Okay. Barbara Ann wants to know about her love life. She's still going to have a sex life. Let's see. Let's check it out. We're going to check it out for you, Barbie. I'm going to confer with with my angel cards here and see what they say as far as... I will tell you this, Barbie, and I'm willing to bet the world on this. The next fella who's going to be in your life, he's going to be Italian. All right? I'm definitely seeing a Goomba Italian guy coming into your life. As a matter of fact, you're wondering if you're going to have more kids in your life. He's very much so all a part of this, in the sense of like wanting to have a child, or wanting to have more than one child, believe it or not. So do I feel like you are going to get more of an extended family? I 100% believe it. He's also big time into the food and cooking, and it's funny, he's got a very strange, unique personality, and people might think that, like, what are you doing with this guy? What are you doing with this guy? But he's going to make you laugh. There's something about the dynamics and the chemistry of your relationship that works really well. But when other people meet him, or, just his disposition, they might think like, oh, you might have to think this one out. But yet he really is a super nice guy, and he does really good things for you. So chemistry-wise and everything, do I feel like you're going to have another person in your life? The answer is yes. How soon? Let's see, how soon? I'm not getting how soon it is, but everything that I told you, I feel definitely confident about. And I just want you to know we do accept wedding invitations. I do like Piggy and the Blankets. We also like Cosmopolitans and Malibu Bay Breeze. I'm just letting you know what we want at the wet bar. Open bar, I assume. Let's see. Do you know how many times, and I bet you don't, do you know how many times I predicted people and their future love? And I've always said, we welcome wedding invitations and I've only gotten one wedding invitation in 20,000 reads. But that's all right. Listen, I'm a busy guy too, so it's not a guarantee I can make. So I'm congratulating you in advance. I wish I could tell you the time. Right now, I'm not getting a time frame about it, but I know it's going to happen. So the angels just said to me, just tell her sooner than later. All right. So it is going to be sooner than later. So yeah. Yeah. Oh God. I have a feeling that I know why people are going to say, are you sure you want to be with this guy? Either he's going to be the same height as you, or he might be a little shorter than you. I have a feeling it's about the height. That's why people are going to think like this is a weird match. There's a good chance where you might even be taller than this person. God forbid if you're 5 feet tall, because he's going to be shorter than that. So let's hope that, you're at least 5'7". It won't be so bad if he's 5'6" or 5'5", or hopefully maybe the same height as you. But I have a feeling that's the reason why it's going to be like a little weird, because I don't feel like he's going to be the tallest person in the world.
And is there anything wrong with a woman being taller than a man?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Only if they're wearing high heels, that could. So don't take it personal. So I've dated a couple of girls that are taller than me, so it's not the end of the world.
Erica
Leonetti.
My friend Alyssa passed away at 19.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
About 3 years ago. I'm still struggling with it. Does she have any messages? When you say that, the first thing that I got was, it's like, how you put your hands underneath your shirt to be able to turn your shirt around, or you're putting your hands underneath your shirt and you're just holding yourself like that. So I don't know if this is what she used to do, or if this is something that you do on a regular basis, or you're always like, maybe out of a nervous habit, just taking your clothes and turning it around and about, or did you just wear your shirt backwards by accident or something? But I'm just seeing like, the hands going underneath the shirt and turning the shirt around. So she's saying this very playfully, and I understand, she understands that you miss her terribly, and she just wants you to know that she's always around you, and she's calling you her BFF, and I think you always used to call each other, my BFF, and I feel like there's nothing that you wouldn't do for her, and she's telling me there's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. She said, but if I was down there, this is what she's saying, if I was able to, she says, I'd be kicking your ass all over the place. So, and she's laughing about it. She says, don't worry, sweetheart. She goes, I'm cool. She goes, I'm not alone. She goes, I just want you to know I'll always be with you, and I love you to pieces. I love you to the moon and back. That's what she's saying. I love you to the moon and back. So I feel like this is what was always said to her, or she said this to you, or somebody said this, I love you to the moon and back. So she says, it's cool. And I'm getting, is it you or is it her? Somebody has like a big smile. Like when you smile, and sometimes the gum light might even be shown. But I'm getting somebody with like, a big smile. So that's what I'm getting. But she's in good spirits, and she understands how you feel. She said, I miss me too. Sounds like her personality. So Patty Trombino.
Patty what?
Trombino.
Hey, Patty Trombino. How you doing? How's that for a Jewish guy?
Should I consider changing jobs? Did a reading with you at the Blue Ferry and forgot to ask.
Ah.
So she's a Rhode Island person.
You're a Rhode Islander person. Oh. Yeah, we might be going to Rhode Island soon. If we don't go to Rhode Island in June, we're going to be going to Massachusetts. Thinking about checking out the Cape area, but we'll see. So her question is, should she be switching her job? Mm-hmm. Should you be switching your job? Let me check it out. What was her first name? Do we remember? Patty. I'm sorry. I get my own little space, and this beautiful girl right next to me, she's always yelling at me because I don't remember everything she says. Like, who does? See, I'm talking to you in the moment, and I can't even remember. I couldn't remember Patty's name, and I can't even remember the questions when it was just given to me. So, should she be switching jobs right now? And I'm looking at my angel card, so just give me a moment as I am checking him out twice. I don't like just to look at him once, but I like to look at him twice. Now is not the time to move from your job. I do feel like something better is going to come up by within the first 3 months of 2018. I just don't feel like now is a good time for you to move from your job, even though you're not wild about it. But I'm getting that a much better opportunity is going to hit your way at the beginning of next year within the first 3 months. So try to be patient if you can, all right? Don't jump the gun. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on an opportunity. And trust me, you're going to understand this by the beginning of next year. You will understand this. Right now, you might not understand it because you want to move out already. So what do we got, hon?
Laura Shanor.
Laura what?
I believe it's Shanor.
Shanor. How you doing, Laura Shanor?
About a month ago, my husband lost a close friend. CAO, I don't know.
CAO?
Yeah. Due to a drowned, I guess due to
a
a
drowning
at Blue Marsh Lake fishing trip. Is there any messages for him?
Okay. Well, okay. Is there any messages for him? I don't know what he means by this, but I just heard, thank you for all your good hearts and well wishes and thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. All the positive energy. I love you guys too. I just keep on hearing, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. I'm also hearing that you guys, if I'm not mistaken, either you or somebody very close to him or you is thinking about doing an extension to the house. And he said, go for it, do it. He said, don't procrastinate it. He says, you got to get it done. Or you started to do it and couldn't finish it. But he's saying, full forge ahead. That's what he's saying. Full forge ahead. Just keep on going and complete the project or go for that extension. Somebody's thinking about extending a part of their house or improving their house. So, and he said, go for it. Stop meandering over it.
Debbie Rodgers.
Debbie Rodgers. How you doing, Debbie?
Hello from Northern California, Artie.
Wow, cool. I told you from all around the country. I love you, Debbie.
Do you have a message for me from Larry?
Okay, so I assume Larry has passed away and he's not sitting right next to you and you're just not talking to each other. So, does Larry have a message for Debbie? If I'm not mistaken, was he the type, were you guys always like teasing one another? Was he always pinching you or was he always tickling you or something? I'm getting something about pinching or tickling or needling. I'm also getting right now, like when doing projects with each other but I'm getting, or you like to sit on the floor all the time, or if you're watching TV, you wouldn't sit on the couch, you're sitting on the floor, or it's like I'm on the floor, I'm doing stretching exercises, or I don't know, for some reason, or even eating on the floor. I get like I'm feeling more comfortable being on the floor than actually being on the chairs or being at the table. This is what I'm getting from Larry. And he just said, he says, let her know that I always have her back. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like you weren't supposed to go so soon. You weren't supposed to go. We were supposed to do things together, or, it wasn't supposed to work out like this. And so he's trying to give you reassurance. He said, don't worry, I always got your back. He says, even from here, I could help you make things happen. And I'm getting something that either you just got that was very psychedelic, that's on the walls, or you're about to get something psychedelic on the walls, whether it be light shining up on it, or there's pictures on it, or like unique painting. But I'm getting something, he's showing me, he says, very cool, very cool. But I keep on seeing something like very unique and psychedelic, like showing up like all around the walls, whatever that is about, I don't know. So, what do we got?
Jamie Pilgrim.
Jamie Pilgrim.
My grandmother and handicapped cousin both passed last July.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I miss them so much. Artie, are they with me, or have a message for me?
As she was reading the messages to me, I keep on seeing something in regards to strawberries. Did one of them or all of you like chocolate-covered strawberries? Or always putting strawberries in their cereal? There's something about strawberries. I'm not sure what this is about. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm also getting, if I'm not mistaken, one of them had a clog in their system that stopped them from breathing. I'm getting like there was some kind of an aneurysm or a tumor or something, and it caused blockages in their system, and that's, I believe, how one of them passed away. I don't know if it was, in the heart or the brain. I'm not getting the location, but I am getting the circumstances. Thank you for all your good well wishes, everybody. I love you guys, too, with all your hearts going across the screen.
James Giamento.
James Giamento. Hey, James, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Artie, do you see me connecting with my friend Cassandra in a relationship kind of way? And is her father, Roger, watching over? He passed away when she was 11.
And what was her name? I'm sorry?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. So is James and Cassandra... Are you guys gonna make it?
Sitting in the tree.
Sitting in the tree, K-I-S-S.
K-I-S-S.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Are you gonna do the nasty up the tree? Do the wild monkey dance? I know what you want. You got what I need, but you say you're just a friend. You say you're just...
I never heard that song.
You never heard that, friend? You got... Oh, it's a funny song. Yeah, it's a really funny song. Wow, you want to know something? This is really cool. I'm very happy to say, watch, there's a lot of people singing that song. You got what I need. Watch, we'll Google it after the show.
They're laughing at you because they never heard that song either.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, right. No, actually, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And I'm telling you the truth. And I'm getting that her father is actually very happy for you. And that you're around her, and I mean that sincerely, because if I saw it differently, I would definitely say otherwise. So kudos to you. Again, I said this to someone before, and I'm going to say it to you now. Just be patient with her, okay? Because I feel like she's been going on mood swings, but I can't imagine any girl being on mood swings. Hello. Hello. Mood swing. Hello, PMS. All right. Hey, listen, talking about PMS. All you girls out there, just chill out. Don't worry about it. We guys, we're just still trying to figure you out. No, but the angels are telling me that you are going to be able to eventually make things happen. Just don't try to figure her out too much. Just kind of go with the flow. Try to be very supportive. Things are not going to always go your way, so don't push, and and try to understand when she starts freaking out. It's more about her. It's not always just about you. And if she's yelling at you, it's just what she's going through. What?
Okay.
You would think that I'm talking about me, right? Right.
Ready?
All right, let's go.
Ashley Vanderslice.
Ashley Vanderslice.
Hey,
Ashley Meister.
Hey, Artie. My husband's father passed away in 2009.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And wanted to know if he had anything to say to him and if he knows about our daughter. Please and thank you. It would really give him relief to know his dad is still around looking down on us.
Okay.
Ashley Vanderslice.
The first thoughts that I got was, please let my son know how proud I am of him. He also wants to understand, he wants him to understand that I feel like there were some very hard decisions that had to be made towards the end of his life. and he said, he's okay with how things had to be. He understands that, even though it might have been a little hard on him and the family. And as far as with the daughter, did somebody just graduate, or somebody's about to graduate school? I'm getting something in regards to a graduation. Let him know that I'm always around. I don't know why, but I'm seeing Yosemite Sam taking guns and going, bang, 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 taking guns or like shooting the guns. This is almost like a Mexican thing too. Ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-boom. How like some Mexicans go crazy and they're wearing the sombreros and they're shooting the guns. So I don't know if there was a picture with him. Are you guys in Mexico or wearing the sombrero? But he's showing me this, and he's kind of like being playful about it. And he said, try not to burn the food. Did somebody just burn food? Did somebody just burn the cooking or something like that? So he's saying, try not to overcook. Just pay attention and stop smoking out the house. But he's saying this kind of playfully. So
this is, I guess, a comment. Leslie Cedillo.
Leslie Cedillo's comment, okay.
A picture of a dog I lost in 2012
fell.
appeared...
What would it fall off?
Listen to what I'm reading.
Go ahead.
A picture of a dog I lost in 2012 appeared in a picture I took yesterday of my roses.
Wow.
These roses were given to me by my mom, who passed in 2013. So her dog passed away in 2012.
Wow.
Her mom had given her flowers. She took a picture of it. Her mom died after the dog, and the dog appeared in the photo.
How cool is that? It's amazing how spirits could raise their vibrations in a way so that we could see them. This is not just the only life that we're living. Earth is just not it. For anyone who thinks that Earth is the only place where life exists, or for anyone who thinks that this is the only time frame that, once we're here, once we're gone, and that's it. This is crazy. There are so many lives that we led that was before this lifetime. And it's not just on this planet, it's on other planets besides just this planet. So we are all, a lot of us are going to, even though we might not want to, and we could say that now, but we're going to be coming back again and again, and...
Further down, she repeated that, and then she said, what is the message, if any, from that?
The message is just to let you know that they're okay. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that your dog is with your mother. And I believe that that's what that message is about, to give you confirmation that they're together and that they're happy. And like I said, how cool is that I've even made predictions to people, and I'm not saying this to give myself kudos, but I'm just saying I've said things to people where I said, your Aunt Emma, when you're taking a picture of you and your husband, all of a sudden you're going to see a faint picture appear, and your Aunt Emma's going to appear. Now, I did say this at a party one time. Actually, I said it a few times, but I said it, I remember specifically. And I said to the girl, I said, your grandmother is telling me that you're going to be taking a selfie picture of yourself, and her face is going to appear in that picture. Well, it just so happens that an hour later, her cousin, who was at her own art, was at an Artie party. We were having a psychic party, and her cousin took a picture of her and another friend that was at the party. And in that picture, her grandmother showed up in that picture. How crazy is that? So, I think it's amazing how spirits, people who have passed away, can actually make themselves known in pictures. Like we can't see them, like, just being here in front of us, but yet they'll appear like all of a sudden, in our peripheral vision, or they're going to appear in pictures, or sometimes you'll see them like in a mirror for a second, and you look and it's like they're not there. It's like, yo, what's your hurry? Why can't you just hang out a little longer? Like, why can't they just be there? And then sometimes, like, we're in that in-between state of mind. In other words, when we're just waking up, we're kind of awake, but we're like sleeping, and it's like, and then like all of a sudden like they appear. Sometimes these spirits could actually make themselves stay for a while, and you're looking at them for a while, and then they vanish. So it's just mind-boggling to me that, you know, spirits could actually do that. So be careful what you ask for, because a lot of times when people say, hey, you know, I lost, you know, my son, I lost my daughter, I lost my husband, I lost my mother, whatever, and you wish that they came back. If they walk through that door right now, you know, you would say, I would love that to happen, but you'd be so overwhelmed by their presence, you'd probably end up dropping dead, and you'd be over on the other side with them. So, you know, people are afraid. You know, it's an overwhelming experience. But I know a lot of people who have experienced this, and I've experienced seeing angels who appeared as humans and then they vanished. They didn't vanish right in front of me, but when I turned around after they were there, it's like there was no way possible that they could have left my presence around me that quickly. So there was a black gentleman who came to see me in New York City one time because I gave money to a homeless person. And I said to God, right after I gave money to the homeless person, I said to God, because I was doing that all day long. That's why I was in the city. And I said to God, am I really making a difference, or am I just like giving my money away? And so after my very last person who I gave to that day, there was a handsome black gentleman dressed very well. And he said, sir, he goes, I just want you to know that I acknowledge what you just did. I just want you to know you really make a difference. And I had this conversation with God and me, and I didn't verbally say it out loud. I'm like thinking to myself, God, am I really making it? And here this black guy comes up, and I'm getting chills in my spine. And all of a sudden, I went to turn around because I wanted to have another conversation with the guy, and he was gone. He was absolutely gone. And there was just no way that, you know, this person could be gone that quickly. It was amazing. And I know a lot of you have incredible stories like that you're afraid to share, or people think you're nuts. So I just want you to know that there's...
That's a great thing.
Huh?
People should share those stories with you.
Yeah, that would be great. So if you could share me those kind of stories, those spiritual stories, you know, maybe I could share it with my friend Josie Varga. My friend Josie Varga, you know, wrote 6 books, or she wrote 5 books in the process of her 6th. And she wrote the book Visits from Heaven. Has a lot of cool stories of people visiting from the dead or from the spiritual world, coming back to life. And all these awesome things happen to people, you know, while they're in their houses or while they're in their cars. And like all of a sudden, like weird spiritual stuff happened before their eyes. So there's lots of cool stories. And, you know, Josie interviewed all these people, and they're all true stories. So it's amazing. So check out the book Visits from Heaven by Josie Varga. And very, very cool stories. You're gonna appreciate. She has like many other books like that too. So check it out.
Okay, we're gonna read 2 more. This one is Cindy Chuckles.
Cindy Chuckles.
Hi Artie, my brother died suddenly in a car accident in 1998.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cindy.
I want to know if he made it over okay. And I want to know if he made it over okay, and if he has any messages for us.
Okay. Well, my first thoughts, what came into my mind from your brother. Can you tell me her name again, please? Do we have her name still?
Cindy Chuckles.
Cindy Chuckles. And her brother who passed away in a car accident, you said?
Yeah, no name.
No name. Okay, that's okay. What I'm getting is that he keeps on making himself known to you through songs. When you're hearing a song on the radio, and it's like the perfect timing, and I'm getting like either while you're crying, all of a sudden you'll hear a song on the radio, or a song is being played, and it's like, oh my God, that song reminds me of him. And this is what I'm getting as far as his affirmation to let you know that he's okay. Let's see, what am I getting? I'm also getting something that he was big time with the drums, or there's something with the boom, 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 and I'm getting something with the drumsticks, or the drumsticks, or it's the skeleton bones or something. But there's something with the drumsticks or the skeleton bones, or something with banging with that. is he okay? The answer is he okay? The answer is yes. And he said, yes, I made it over. He said, to answer your question, to your comprehension, according to your understanding. He said, did I make it over? He said, yes, I made it over. He said, and I want you to know that I'm okay. And he says, I'm with lots and lots of friends and family over on the other side.
His name is Lewis, I'm sorry.
Okay, his name is Lewis. Okay, so Lewis, yeah, he made it. For some reason, I keep on getting something about 0808. Okay, so I don't know if this was an address like 808, or was this August 8th, something around August 8th. He's giving acknowledgement to a birth date or an anniversary. 808. I don't know why those numbers are so significant. You might want to play that in the lottery, everybody. It's not the first time I've given out easily over 70 winning lottery numbers. I used to say 60, but now the numbers have definitely climbed higher than that. I've given out over 70 winning lottery numbers when it just pulls through naturally. But there's something about 808 or maybe the number 800 or something like that. But the 8 zeros, or you're going to be seeing this on a license plate soon, and that's going to be his affirmation to you with the 8008s. Watch, you're going to see that and you're going to freak out, and you'll tell me about it.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce the whole name. Martha Annie Delarm. I can't. It's
all right, Delarm.
Name.
All right, something like that. But Martha, how many Marthas are there? All right, Martha, this is for you, honey.
My stepdad hung himself last in our backyard.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And my mom found him. Things have never been the same. Any messages from my dad?
Yeah, what I'm getting from him is that I'm really sorry about leaving you high and mighty. I'm getting issues with finances. He's apologizing because he didn't realize how much pain that he was causing, and how much he caused. I get there was definitely major lack of communication within the family, not seeing eye to eye. Also, I'm getting some sorts of deception, and yeah, there's just a lot of hurt and pain with this. Well, obviously, he hung himself, but I'm going, I'm trying to connect deeper with him, but I'm picking up all these feelings and emotions connected with him. I'm asking him about giving me some kind of specifics so that you could relate to him better. I keep on seeing something about a fish tank. Did you guys own fish, or was he big into the fish tank, or did he like fishing? I keep on seeing something with fish. Actually, I'm seeing goldfish turning into carp. This is what he's showing me. But he regrets doing what he did. He definitely regrets doing what he did. And he said, I just wish that I was able to communicate myself better. And he said, I am so sorry for causing so much pain. And he said, just know that I love you. And he said, please forgive me. Just please forgive me. And I love you with all my heart. I love you, and I'm sorry. And that's what I'm getting. So, also I'm getting unexpected noises within the house. And I feel like that's also going to be his hello to you. What else do we, or was that it?
Well, it's 10 after 10.
All right, it's 10 after 10, everybody. So, all right, everyone. So listen up. So if anybody wants to get, a private reading from myself, or have an Artie party where I travel to your house to do parties, give me a call. I'll explain to you the rates and explain to you the situation. 732-778-7173. Or you can go to artiehoffman@gmail.com. You could email me or check out artiehoffman.com. Also, I have these money incense. So if you guys need that job, or if you guys are looking for more money or to generate more positive energy, more prosperity in your life, I do have these money incense. I sell them 10 in a pack. So if you want to know about it, just give me a call and I'll explain to you the rates. The reason why I don't give prices over the phone, over the Facebook, because I don't want to be an infomercial, but I am giving you this information without sounding, business-like, and I don't want to make this about money and about prosperity. This is my time that I'm more than happy to share with you. And please forgive me, everybody, if I'm not reaching. I know I'm not reaching every single question because there's so many that come up, as you could see. So, but we are trying our best for you, and I'm having a great time doing it. So listen up, everybody. From my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. And just know that your loved ones, your guardian angels, and God is always listening to you, and that they're always around you. And I just want to finish it off with, for all of you, because all of you who or some of you who may not believe in God or have a hard time believing in God, it makes me laugh. I have a few friends who don't believe in God, and I believe in God, and I believe in the angels. I 100% believe in the Holy Spirit, and that's where I get all my answers from. And I tell people, if you don't believe in God, so if your kid sneezes, what are you going to say? Better luck next time? Rather than saying God bless you. So, all right, everybody, listen up. I love you. I appreciate you. I send you all my positive, loving Artie energy, and just stay positive. Stay positive, and things will start to turn around. Negative actions will equal negative results. Positive thoughts plus positive actions equal positive results. All right, everybody. Till next week. God bless you. Take care.